Most people think creativity is something you're either born with or not. But that's not true. In fact, studies show that 80% of people believe they're not creative, yet everyone can tap into their creative power with the right approach. The real secret isn't being born a genius, it's learning how to think differently. Did you know that the average person has around 70,000 thoughts a day, but most of them are just repeats from the day before? This means that our minds are full of recycled ideas. So, how do great ideas really emerge? In this video, we're going to break down the creative process. You'll learn surprising strategies like how doing nothing can be the best thing for your creativity, or how mistakes are actually your secret weapon. We'll reveal how to tap into your brain's hidden potential, start seeing the world through new eyes, and use simple techniques that can lead to your next big idea. Ready to change the way you think and unleash your creativity? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. The mindset of a mastermind. Creativity starts with the right mindset. To get your ideas flowing, you need to embrace a what-if attitude. Famous inventor Albert Einstein once said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge." Creative thinkers push the boundaries of what's possible by asking questions that others don't. When you start asking, "What if?" you unlock endless possibilities. It's about stepping away from the norm and challenging what you know. Psychology suggests that a curious mind increases cognitive flexibility, helping you see things in new ways. This is key to sparking creative ideas. People who cultivate curiosity are more likely to come up with innovative solutions. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about exploring. The most groundbreaking ideas often come from the most unorthodox questions. Every great idea starts with a spark of curiosity. By simply asking, "What if?" you expand your brain's creative potential. Chapter 2. The art of serendipitous sparks. Some of the best ideas come from unexpected moments. Think about how Post-it notes were invented, through an accidental mistake. Spencer Silver, a 3M scientist, was trying to create a super strong adhesive but ended up with a weak one. Instead of scrapping it, he found a new use for it. This happy accident led to one of the most successful products in history. The key here is to embrace the randomness in life. Creativity is all about noticing these unplanned sparks. According to a study from Harvard Business Review, 50% of innovations happen through unexpected moments. Keep your eyes open and stay curious. Opportunities to innovate are all around you. Pay attention to the little details that seem random. Sometimes the best ideas emerge from them. It's not about control, it's about going with the flow and letting inspiration strike when you least expect it. Chapter 3. The reverse engineering technique. What if you could start with the end goal in mind? Reverse engineering is a creative strategy that flips the traditional thinking process. Instead of figuring out how to build something from scratch, begin by imagining the ideal outcome. Start with the result and work backwards to find your path. This approach allows you to see the big picture from the start. In fact, reverse engineering can make problem-solving more effective and creative. A 2016 study from the University of Chicago showed that reverse engineering tasks lead to higher levels of innovation. It's all about taking a different approach to the same problem. By focusing on the desired outcome, you open up fresh paths to success. It's like working from a finished puzzle and tracing back the pieces. By flipping the process, you free yourself from traditional constraints and let creativity flow more easily. Sometimes, starting at the finish line is the best way to achieve something extraordinary. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're enjoying these creative tips, hit that subscribe button for more content like this. We'll continue diving into the best ways to unlock your creativity and transform your ideas into reality. Chapter 4. The collaboration catalyst. Two heads are better than one. In creative work, collaboration sparks fresh perspectives. When people from different backgrounds come together, they create a melting pot of new ideas. Famous collaborations like Lennon and McCartney, or Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, show us that innovation thrives in diverse teams. Studies support this. Research from MIT's Sloan School found that diverse teams are 35% more likely to come up with groundbreaking solutions. When we share ideas, we stretch our own thinking. You may think you have the best idea, but listening to others can unlock new ways to enhance it. Collaboration gives you the chance to refine and improve ideas by getting feedback. It helps you see what you missed and adjust accordingly. Sometimes, it's not just about your creativity, it's about how you can build upon someone else's idea. Don't be afraid to ask others for their thoughts. Creative power multiplies when you work together. Chapter 5. Breaking boundaries. The power of restriction. It sounds counterintuitive, but sometimes creativity thrives within limitations. Working with restrictions forces you to think outside the box. When you have fewer resources or less time, you get creative about how you use them. The famous poet, Robert Frost, once said, "The greatest thing about limitations is that they help you focus." Many artists and creators thrive when they're given tight boundaries to work within. Take the example of Pixar's Toy Story. The film was made with groundbreaking technology, but the creators had limited animation tools. The result? A masterpiece that transformed animation. Creativity often requires finding new solutions in tight spots. Limits can spark innovation by pushing you to find what's possible within your given constraints. So, instead of thinking, "I can't," think, "How can I?" Limitations force you to think more deeply and resourcefully. Chapter 6. The creative cocoon. The hidden power of doing nothing. You might feel like you need to be busy all the time to be creative, but doing nothing is sometimes your best strategy. Studies have shown that periods of relaxation are essential for creativity. In fact, your brain continues to work even when you're not actively thinking. Research from the University of California found that creative insight often comes during idle time. When you stop forcing ideas, your subconscious mind takes over. Sometimes, simply zoning out or going for a walk can trigger brilliant thoughts. Writer's block is often a sign that you need to step back and let your brain rest. The brain needs time to process and connect ideas. When you allow yourself to do nothing, you give your brain space to breathe and innovate. Great ideas don't always come from long hours at a desk. They often come when you least expect them. So next time you feel stuck, take a break and trust that your mind will figure it out. If you found this content useful, don't forget to subscribe. We're constantly exploring new creative techniques to help you reach your full potential. Stay tuned for more videos packed with ideas to boost your creativity and productivity.